Hey everyone, it's Andrea with Yarn Pack Mama, and this week's stitch tutorial is going to be the crossed double crochet. I will be working this in a multiple of 2 plus 1. The stitch is worked in a multiple of 2 plus 1. So I've chained a 15, and into the second chain from the hook I'm going to put a single crochet stitch, and I'm going to single crochet all the way along for this first row. And I'll meet you up at the end to go over row 2. Okay, so I'm at the end of row 1, and now for row 2, I'm going to turn my work. And I am going to chain 3 for a turning chain. And this turning chain will count as your first double crochet. So now you are going to skip a stitch, and into that next stitch, you're going to work another double crochet. And for the crossed bit, this skip stitch we are going to work back into with a double crochet, and make sure that this loop is pulled up nice and tall so that it doesn't make your fabric too tight. And that is the repeat for row number 2. It's going to be skip a stitch, put a stitch in, a double crochet into the next stitch, and then a double crochet back into that skipped stitch, and that gives you the crossed over stitch. And I will meet you up at the end to go over row 3. So I've come to the end of my row, and I have put in a double crochet at the end of row number 2, and row number 3 is just a repeat of 1, so you're just going to single crochet all the way across. And I will meet you up for going over row number 4. So for row 4, again, we're going to chain a turning chain of 3, which will count as your double crochet, skip a stitch, and then into the next, work a double crochet. And then into that skip stitch, you're going to work back into it and put a double crochet. And that will create your crossed double crochet stitch. So that's all there is to this pattern, and you will repeat rows 2 and 3 for as long as you like, and it gives this really nice look to the fabric and a really nice texture. And I'm going to work up a few more rows just to show what a fuller piece looks like. See you then. Okay, so I've worked up a few more rows, and this is what the cross double crochet stitch looks like. It has this light texture, which you can sort of feel, but not exactly. And I just love these like little peekaboos between the cross stitches and how the cross stitches look. So I hope you found this helpful, and I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll come back for some more. And also, I forgot to mention that it's recommended to end on a single crochet stitch, just to mirror the very first row, or a single crochet row, because the first row is a single crochet row, and it just makes the fabric a little bit more balanced, especially when working in rows. Again, thank you so much for joining. See you next time.